All right. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta ceremony. This is our fall online ceremony for chapters who either didn't have one on campus or just always do an online ceremony. But welcome to it. You can see all the chapters participating today. My name is Eileen Merberg, and I'm the executive director of Alpha Lambda Delta. We are headquartered in the Rochester, New York area, so that's where I am right now, and it's cold and snowy. And then joining and helping facilitate tonight is Mehdi Dinesh, and I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thank you, Ellen. And I'm Mehdi Danish, assistant professor at the University of Hartford. I'm also a member of board of director.
Great. Okay. Let me switch over view. Okay, so you can see there's 8 chapters. I hope some were represented today from each one. I'm not sure, but all are welcome and invited. Just to give you an idea, I think I've said a couple times in all my emails that it's a pretty short ceremony, maybe 20 minutes. We're going to go through our process of inducting members. I'm gonna show a few minute video of our national organization welcoming new students. I'll talk a little bit about the benefits. I always like to point out some of the key benefits to membership, and then we will close it up. There will be towards the end a slide I'm going to show about certificates and pins. If your chapter does provide membership material like a certificate and pin, there's going to be a slide that indicates for each of the 8 chapters what your chapter has decided to do, because everybody handles it differently. So lots of info coming. Okay, so let's get started with our ceremony. Alpha Lambda Delta honors high academic achievement in the first year of college. The purpose of the organization is to encourage superior academic achievement among students in their first year in institutions of higher education and to promote intelligent living and a continued high standard of learning. ALD assists students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their roles in society.
Alpha Lambda Delta was founded as an honor society in 1924 at the University of Illinois by the Dean of Women, Maria Lerner. It soon became a national organization as the chapters were established at the Purdue University in 1926 and DePaul University in 1927. Growth of the society has continued with over 400 chapters recognized. These candidates who are now presented for induction have attained the high standards required by Alpha Lambda Delta and are worthy to be recognized by both your institution and Alpha Lambda Delta for their notable achievement in a scholarship.
We are here to inform the inductees concerning our organization, and we're going to ask you to take the pledge to make the best possible use of your education. The initials of our names stand for the Greek words Aleloi Lampedia Diadosin, which stands for the motto, "We shall pass our torches on one to another."
The insignia of Alpha Lambda Delta represents a lighted candle. The golden base of the candle signifies honesty and integrity, which are the foundation of which we build. The shaft of our candle signifies strength and courage. The light of our candle signifies truth and wisdom, which can dispel ignorance and superstition and give us the insight to live well in our time.
The red represents the burning flame of knowledge, white represents the search for truth, and the gold represents the strong base of honor. These, our 3 colors, symbolize the standards held by members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Your education is the means by which you learn to recognize the wonders of science, to appreciate the beauty of the great literature and art, to use well your own language, to learn the lessons of the past history, to speak and read language of others, to study the social and political forces of our world, and to discuss the thought and philosophy of other ages. Through these means, you can evaluate the forces and standards of your generation and learn to live significantly.
We now wish to induct individually the students who have earned the privilege of becoming members of your institution's chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. We ask that you stay muted, but you can say this aloud from wherever you are and read along with me. Usually, if we're in person, I would read the line and then you'd repeat it, but we'll just have you read along the pledge of Alpha Lambda Delta. I accept membership into Alpha Lambda Delta, understanding that in doing so, I assume the responsibility of continuing to maintain its standards of service, of diligence, and of integrity. I pledge to promote high scholarship and to use my education for the benefit of my community, my nation, and the world in which we live. That is our pledge. Okay. So now the next couple of slides are going to share your name on your institution's slide. And so what we're going to ask you to do is if you could type in chat the words I accept when you see your name.
You have now recorded your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta on the 4th day of December 2025. Congratulations. May you find in the years ahead of the rewards of the education person, imagination, adventure, humor, compassion, and understanding. May you have acceptance in your dealing with all persons, generosity in giving to those in debt, and insight into the feeling of the others. In relating your education to the world in which you live, you can make a meaningful contribution to society.
Congratulations, everyone. Okay. So as I mentioned, I have it actually pulled up on a website. So I'm going to switch over to you're welcome.
Congratulations, new members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Welcome to our organization, and congratulations on your hard work this past semester. It's truly paid off.
Congratulations on your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta.
Hello, and congratulations on your academic achievement. May today be the beginning of your journey with Alpha Lambda Delta.
We are here today, first and foremost, to celebrate your accomplishments, what you have been able to do as individuals. So I'd like to speak to a couple of you in the room. Typically, in my induction ceremonies here at Western, students typically fall in two buckets. I don't want to generalize or overgeneralize, but allow me to speak to at least two audiences, and some of you may fall out inside the margins here. First, a lot of you graduate high school with all the expectations in the world that you are going to do tremendously well in college, and that's outstanding. Hope you feel validated. You should. All the accomplishments, all the hard work you did in high school, all of that led and prepared you for college success. And today, you're here because you've earned that. I'd also like to talk to the students who may have been a little bit more like me, who college Sounded great coming out of high school, but I doubted myself. I doubted my ability. I wasn't sure if I could stand alongside other college students and earn the same grades as them. And overall, just scared of failure. Let's be a little bit honest. But guess what? You're in here with all the other folks that have those high expectations for themselves. And nobody's experience is better or worse than the others, but I hope you take a moment to appreciate that. You are exactly where you belong. You're in the room. You made it. You're here for a reason.
Induction into ALD is a noteworthy accomplishment. Not only have you earned membership in this preeminent honor society, but you did it during what is arguably the hardest year of college. First, I work with hundreds of first-year students every year. I impress upon each of them the importance of community, finding purpose. I explain the value of mentors, professional development, and service to their local communities. Your home chapter will provide you with all these things and more. I have little doubt that membership in ALD will be the first of many accomplishments and accolades earned on your path to graduation.
Get involved with your chapter. Explore the leadership opportunities offered. Also take some time to explore the variety of resources on the Alpha Lambda Delta website. Seek out opportunities that will allow you to build on your skills and ones that will allow you to give back to the community. Take full advantage of your membership in this National Academic Honor Society. Congratulations on your achievement.
You have joined an amazing honor society, and kudos to you for all that you've accomplished so far in your college career. Alpha Lambda Delta, or we like to call it ALD, is filled with some amazing opportunities just for you. So make sure to get involved.
I hope you take the time to learn about what the national organization and, more importantly, what your chapter has to offer. Participate. Connect with others from different disciplines that share a common level of intellectual curiosity. Engage. Participate in a service project, whether it be assisting others in their first year transition or a community campus service project. Give back. Lead. Get involved with your chapter by sharing your ideas, your talents, and your skills. Inspire. Consider taking on a chapter leadership role. Participate in ALD webinars and develop those leadership skills that will serve you well beyond graduation in your personal and professional life. You have a fire inside you, and now is the time to shine. Congratulations, and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta family.
Welcome to our organization, and again, congratulations.
Okay, so while I'm here, I am going to, I mentioned that I'll show you a couple of the national benefits and resources that I would encourage you to take advantage of. Our website is just chock full of all sorts of information for you, really designed for you. So check it out, nationalald.org. And I'm going to point out 3 sites, 3 pages. The first one is our scholarships. We offer 4 different kinds of scholarships. About 100 students receive scholarships every year. About $250,000 is given out every year. So check those out on the scholarship page. Scholarship deadlines for all 4 are February 15th. One of them, by the way, is graduate fellowship. So if you are, I don't think anyone here is probably a senior, but think about grad school if you ever think you might want to attend grad school, even if it's 5 years after you graduate or 10 years after graduate, you're a lifetime member, so you will always be able to apply for a graduate fellowship and a service fellowship, by the way, as well. And then this page has some nice resources for other kinds of scholarships, not just Alpha Lambda Deltas. 2 other things I want to point out is our Perks program. It actually just got revamped, and now it's called Benefit Hub. It used to be run by a company called the Benedy, but anyway, we call it ALD Perks. If there's no reason not to sign up for this, it comes with your membership. You don't pay anything more. You just paid a one-time lifetime fee to join ALD. This comes with your membership, but you do have to opt into it. And it can afford you just tons and tons of discounts, saving thousands of dollars on all sorts of things, movie tickets and health and wellness and oil changes and food and pizza places, including in your neighborhood. So you do need to go to this page and register for it. And the last thing I'll point out, among many other things on our website, is another thing you have to opt into, but it comes with your membership, which is a leadership development program. You have sort of the rest of your life to participate. I'm thinking this will be here at least for another 10 years, this program, until we maybe revamp it. But it's a really good leadership development program, self-paced, all online, 12 different topics. These are the courses that you can take. If you complete 10 out of 12, you get your name added to our website. You do need to enroll in the program, but there's no deadline for it. You can take your time. Okay, so I pointed out that. Oh, no, I don't want to show that again. There we go. So I pointed out scholarships, perks, and ALD leads. 3 other things that I won't go to their website for, but we do have a lot of career resources. So career conversations are here, educational partners, and then our store. If you'd like to get some merchandise, some swag for ALD, we sell honor cords and t-shirts and hoodies and mugs and all sorts of things at our store. We would love a follow on social media. We're particularly active on Instagram. We do have a YouTube channel where this recording will be, but I believe about 17 minutes ago, we just dropped a post naming all of your chapters for tonight for the ceremony welcoming you. So if you want to head over to Instagram, I should put it in, I'll put it in chat in a minute. Well, we're at National ALD, so you'll find us. Okay, so I mentioned the certificates and pins. The next slide is the information that I was going to mention, which is that. So I know that's a lot of information, but if you want to just take a second to look at it and maybe take a picture of it. For some of you, I think 3 chapters here are actually getting your certificates shipped to you. So you don't really need to do anything. And the others, it's not clear now that we're at the end of the semester. You might already have gotten your certificate, or they're going to distribute them on campus. So those names are your chapter advisors. So reach out to your advisor and find out what the plan is for certificates. That's the best we can do. I'm pretty sure they're going to receive them on campus, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to distribute them and you can go pick one up. So check with those folks. You can always download your own. So if you get a paper copy or if you lose it or something, you can actually download a PDF. So you can log into the system. It's called AMP. That's how you joined, and hover over records. And I'll just leave this here and it'll be in the recording. But you can download your own PDF of your certificate as well as getting one paper copy. This is a slide. This is our last slide here, just to sort of encourage you to get involved at your campus level. If it's not really active, if you want to get involved and actually be a leader in the organization, reach out to your chapter advisor. Most of the chapters are involved and have, they're active on campus and they have student leaders leading them. But they're always looking for more students to help coordinate projects and programs and things. But our chapters are tend to be pretty active on campus and are engaged in all sorts of activities, whether it's academic or service, social, helping you learn how to apply for scholarships. So all sorts of things are going on campus. I did put Instagram in chat. If you want to head over there and give us a follow, that would be great, and engage with the post we just posted. Okay, well, thank you, Mehdi, for helping facilitate, and thanks everybody for being here. Congratulations again to all of our new members. We're happy to have you part of our organization. Please reach out if there's anything we can do. Welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.